Good afternoon and welcome to another Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We're coming to you live from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as your Whalers Girls Varsity Basketball team will be hosting the Sturgis West Navigators in another Cape and Islands League matchup. Happy to have you along here on the NSC on the Tube, wherever you may be in the world, and of course locally here on NCTV Channel 1072 in Super HD. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports, alongside a great student crew including Annie and Adriana. Frank Schott still behind the controls. He is our Charles and Charles impersonator. So he'll do a great job making it look cool. And of course, Sean Davis will be roaming the court, giving you great angles and fantastic views of the action. Cannot wait. And again, quick note to Charles, I know you're watching here, buddy. We're waiting for you to get back in action here. Get well soon. Lady Whalers are 4-8 on the season. They've lost 4 in a row, and most recently to the Barnstable Redhawks here at the gym. The Navigators 6-2 overall. They're on a 5-game win streak coming into tonight's matchup with Nantucket. Before we actually get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding sponsor for the sports on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the students of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued that mission through their support of our live broadcasts of Whalers athletic events. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Nation. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Well, welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as you see the Navigators getting their final warm-ups in here before we tip off. The Whalers have a youthful group, just 2 seniors on the roster, but senior Mary Mooney has shown spurts of absolute great play, a solid two-way player, and is certainly one of the captains as she is a leader on the floor and off the floor. She leads the Whalers in scoring, rebounds, block shots, and probably a couple other categories as well. She has filled the stat sheet every game, and the Whalers offense will need her playing her best. She's had a couple of off games here, and that has resulted in the Whalers losing to a couple of teams they probably should not have lost to, and then a couple of teams that you look at the schedule and say, yep, that's going to be a tough one. But if Nantucket is going to get going here and make a run for the playoffs and qualify for a play-in tournament game, as they are outside that top 32 with not very many games that they could gain a lot of points in, they will have to get their trio of guards going. It starts with the underclassmen, sophomores, Grace Schroeder, and freshmen Ruby Stedman and Chloe Washington. Those trio will have to get the ball in the hoop. They've got great range. They hustle up and down the court and play both sides, offense and defense. And when they play with confidence, this team could really hang with just about anybody in our league. But they are young, and that inexperience has equated to a tough run here in the last 6 games or so. They've lost 5 of 6 in 4 games in a row. So we're hoping that the Whalers bring their energy here this evening and a little home cooking perhaps gets them on the right side of things, of course. And obviously they face a opponent that has played not a very tough schedule, to be honest. I looked in as far as their opposition rating, they have one of the lowest, in fact, in Division 4, like in the lower 5 as far as who they have played and beat. So that 6-2 record may be a little, not indicative of their quality, but they have a bunch of seniors here, including twins Jocelyn and Jenna DiMaderos. 8 seniors on the roster, so the Whalers definitely will have their hands full tonight, but hopefully they will come away with a win and get back on the right track here as we get into the second half officially of the season. Seems like we only have a few weeks left, but there's a lot of games still out there, and of course we are awaiting one of those weather situations coming up on Sunday as well. We'll keep you informed, of course, of any changes to the schedule as we know them, I should say. So we got about a minute left here. We'll take one more quick break and come back with the starting lineups, national anthem, and the opening tip-off as the Whalers take on the Navigators.
Boston Pops.
Try you Halloween.
Situation, you guys battle back.
And welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium, all set for our starting lineups. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium, where your Nantucket Whalers will take on the Sturgis West Navigators. For all in attendance today, please remember that good sportsmanship is one of our primary purposes of high school athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should always be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers today. We hope that you enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. And now for this evening's starting lineup, beginning with the Navigators. Number 3, Jocelyn DiMaderos. Number 4, Riley Mayo. Number 10, Abby McCartan. Number 15, Nora Adelman. And number 22, Maeve Malloy. Head coach John McCartan. And now, your Whalers starting lineup. Number 2, freshman Ruby Stedman. Number 3, freshman Chloe Washington. Number 11, sophomore Grace Schroeder. Number 10, junior co-captain Madden Myers. And number 1, co-captain senior Marin Mooney. Head coach Angela Patterson, and Whalers, happy birthday to Coach Patterson as well. Now, if you could please all rise for the playing of our national anthem. Whalers Nation, all the particulars are taken care of, up to and including a happy belated birthday to our girls' head coach, Angela Patterson. I'm sure she was happy that we announced that over the PA. All right, as I mentioned, Sturgis West with 8 seniors on the roster, up to and including the twins de Medeiros. Jocelyn starting. Number 11, Jenna Medeiros, will come off the bench for Coach McCartan. And the Whalers control the opening tap, and we are underway here from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Grace Schroeder over the timeline into the forecourt. She gets a high screen. Good switch by the Navigators there, trying to get it into Mooney. Overplayed and stepping out of bounds. Number 3, Jocelyn de Medeiros, but a good overplay forces the side out underneath the basket. Triggered in by Washington. 22 to shoot here for the Whalers on their first possession of the evening. That pass intercepted, and Whalers turn it over on their first possession here. Pass goes inside. Mad Myers in good position for the steal as Maeve Malloy turns it over. Myers gets to it. She'll put up a shot off the backboard. No good. Schroeder from about 16 feet. No good. Stedman battled for that offensive board, but unable to corral the rebound. Inside to Malloy, and another turnover by Sturgis West. We've played 53 seconds, no score. And off the hands of Madden Myers. And the Whalers turn it over once more. Good switch by Washington and Grace Schroeder. And Stedman, good defense. And man-to-man shown by the Whalers here to open the game. Drive baseline, oh, good screen on Madden Myers in the first hoop. Scored by the Navigators. Oh, and a ticky-tack turnover off the inbounds pass. So the Whalers already have 3 turnovers. And we've only played a minute and a half. Quick jumper in the air, off the front iron, no good. Nice offensive rebound. Madden Myers had good position, but shot blocked by Schroeder. Mooney gets a hand on it, and she'll quickly get the outlet to Chloe Washington, who jogs it up and gets the Whalers going. Schroeder from 3, off the back iron, no good. Mooney in position, but unable to get the rebound. Looked like she got pushed a little bit. No call. 2-0 our score. Sturgis West with the lead. Again, good man-to-man by the Whalers to start things off. De Medeiros back outside, a little inside-out game. Mooney, oh, called for the foul. Looked like she got a piece, but the whistle blows as Maeve Malloy, the senior, will head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw off the mark. Whalers unable to corral the rebound, and another possession here for Sturgis West off of 2 missed free throws. Quick jumper rolls in. Jocelyn de Medeiros gives West a 4-0 lead. Quick pass up to Mad Myers. Good baseline pass and inside double team Marin Mooney. And it's a held ball. It'll be back to West as Jenna Di Medeiros is the first to sub out. And Quinn Canty off the Whalers bench replacing Madden Myers. Maeve Malloy gets a breather. And unable to save it was Riley Mayo heading into her own bench there. And another turnover here. Sluggish start for both teams here. 4-0 West with the lead. Another misplay on the dribble as Schroeder got double teamed. And it'll be triggered in by Washington after the held ball remains the Whalers' possession here. Stedman gets to it. Back to Washington. Good little screen and roll. Shot off the mark. Quinn Canty, immediate impact as she grabs the offensive rebound, unable to get an angle on it. And West can add to its lead. Good crossover inside. Marin Mooney able to swat it away. Washington gets a hand on it as well, and it'll be Whaler ball. .4:53 to play here in the first quarter. Still just 4-0 Sturgis West with the lead. Inside, tapped away. Good overplay by Jocelyn Di Medeiros. Schroeder might have to get one more dribble and get a better angle on that entry pass, as Mooney had good position, but they are overplaying her, knowing that they're trying to get the ball into Marin Mooney. Again, overplayed. Marin Mooney unable to get to it. And Sturgis West gets the ball. Apparently Mooney touched it. Tapped away, and Mooney will run it down as the Whalers force another turnover. Quickly up the court, good push by Stedman. She goes up and no call. Apparently Sturgis West tapped it. I'm just not agreeing with what's going on here so far. But neither coach is complaining, so I guess I shouldn't. Pass goes in again, overplaying everything is Sturgis West. Whalers going to have to adjust. Schroeder tries to chase it down. It'll be Sturgis West ball. Whalers have played nearly 4 minutes without scoring here. They have more turnovers than shots. Marin Mooney nearly got called for a second foul, but the Sturgis West Navigators have come in here and put the first 6 points up on the board. Stedman, pump fake, running jumper, good. Ruby Stedman gets the Whalers on the board. 6-2 now the score. And good passing up until that point, last pass. Didn't really need to rush it as Malloy was wide open. But the Whalers, the beneficiary of another Navigators turnover. 3:45 to play. Whalers down 6-2. Here's a high pass to Quinn Canty. She gets it tapped away, and another turnover. That's turnover number 7 for the Whalers already. Good hustle by Ruby Stedman to tap it away. It will remain Sturgis West basketball. Still 28 seconds to shoot for West. As Kaylee Fowler subs in. Quick shot off the mark. Fowler puts a hand on it and able to track it down. Whalers head back the other way, Washington. Throws one up and gets a foul call, gets a charge called. First foul on Washington, second team foul. on the Whalers. West yet to be whistled for a foul. McCartan. Wide open for three, off the mark. Good look, Fowler grabs the rebound. Whalers fortunate there. Up ahead is Mooney. She'll go into Malloy, go up with the shot high off the glass, no good. Schroeder and Fowler battle for it, and it'll be West ball. .252 to play. Whalers have mustered 2 points here in the first quarter. They're down 6-2. DiMedeiros and Fermeo. She triggers it. Stedman called for the reach. Third team foul first on Ruby Stedman. Slightly too aggressive as Medeiros was breaking the press. Drive in, and Fowler called for. The hack, and that will send number 11, Jenna DiMedeiros, to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Fourth team foul now on the Whalers, so anything beyond this will be a penalty situation. Free throws for West. First free throw up and good. 7-2 now our score here, first quarter. Second free throw off the mark. Fowler with another rebound. 2:35 and counting here in the first quarter as Washington drives in. Cut off, back outside. Stedman for three, off the mark, no good. West clears the rebound. Quickly up. Ahead is DiMedeiros. She goes up for the shot and draws the foul. Second foul on Ruby Stedman. Whalers already in the penalties. West yet to be whistled for a foul. First free throw off the mark. Score remains 7-2. Second free throw up and good. Jenna DiMedeiros has split 2 of 4 free throws to give West an 8-2 lead here in the first quarter. Good screen by Fowler, leaves it for Stedman for three, off the mark. Mooney unable to track it down, tapped out of bounds. It'll be Whaler ball. Fresh shot clock for Nantucket. Oh, that was clearly off West. How is that? Okay. Wow. West with the ball on a 6-point lead. Baseline drive. Good switch by Mooney. And 3 seconds the call. Gives it back to the Whalers. Washington across the timeline over to Stedman. She's left alone. Good head fake. She's got space. Floater from about 12 feet. No good. Fowler with the putback. Yes. Kaylee Fowler with just the second field goal for the Whalers here in the first quarter. Minute 30 to play. Good move by number 10, Abby McCartan. Inside to Malloy. And tried to find McCartan. Down on the floor it goes. And Navigators settle it down. 3 ball in the air, off the mark. Backside rebound controlled. Good rush, and a little too aggressive is Grace Schroeder. That'll be free throws upcoming for West. A minute 11 left here in the first quarter. Both teams have been plagued by turnovers. Whalers have only mustered 2 made field goals. First free throw rattles in. 9-4 now, the lead for Sturgis West. Second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound by Sturgis West. Good job by Jocelyn DiMedeiros, and another foul called on the Whalers. Kaylee Fowler whistled for the infraction, her second already here in the first quarters, and the fouls are piling up here for Nantucket. 2 on Fowler, 2 on Stedman. Another missed free throw, however. Lead remains 9-4, 5-point advantage for Sturgis West as Madden Myers will replace Kaylee Fowler. And a couple nice rebounds and one of the 2 made field goals for Nantucket. Second free throw up and good for McCartan. Quick pass up ahead as Schroeder able to handle it. Dribbles through some trouble, throws it up, no good. Good rebound by Sturgis West as they head the other way. Whalers trap, but McCartan gets through it. Malloy with a shot off the mark. West with an offensive rebound and another foul whistled on Nantucket. Two shots upcoming for Jocelyn DiMedeiros, looking to extend the lead. First free throw off the mark. Whalers are fortunate that Sturgis West has missed as many free throws as they have. This could easily be a double-digit lead. Second foul whistled on Chloe Washington as Madden Myers replaced by Quinn Canty. Good rebound by Marin Mooney. Outlet to Stedman. Inside looking for Canty. Again, they are just overplaying everything on the inside. It's going to have to be a different strategy to get the ball inside to either Canty or Mooney. West is keen to what they're trying to do. Stedman gains the inbounds pass. She drives in, throws up a wild shot. Thought she got fouled, no call. And it'll be another whistle on Grace Schroeder. That's also her second foul. 9 fouls called on the Whalers here in the first quarter, none on Sturgis West. I know they've played a good game so far, but that's just gotta be something. Free throw is off the mark. Score remains 10-4. Second free throw for DiMedeiros, up and also no good. Out of bounds to Sturgis West. No foul call despite someone falling on the floor. 15 seconds remain. Obviously Sturgis West can use the entirety if they so choose. Overplayed by Canty. And another foul called. Coach Patterson sits down in disgust. First on Canty. Malloy hits the free throw to make the lead 11-4. Now the lead as Malloy converts both free throws. 10 seconds for the Whalers to operate. Stedman down to 5 seconds. 3 ball in the air, off the mark, no good. And the horn sounds. Whalers whistled for 10 fouls in the quarter, none for Sturgis West. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV. 12-4, Sturgis West with the lead after 1 quarter of play. The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
Community Television. My name is Jackie Vignon, and I am going to be hosting the 28th annual Boston Pops concert here on Nantucket Island. Come join me at Jetty's Beach, and we are going to interview some of the locals and see what they think about the Pops. Where are we today, Tom?
We're at the Pops. Boston Pops, the 28th annual Boston Pops down at Jetty's Beach. It's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Perfect weather, perfect day. Going to be a perfect night. Drones, fireworks show, the whole deal.
Now, are you excited for the Bruce Springsteen cover band?
Yes.
Live action here at John Jay inside the Mooney. He goes, hey, there we go. A foul called on Sturgis West. The Whalers were whistled for 10 fouls in that first quarter, so 3 players with 2 fouls already. For Nantucket, Mara Mooney scores the bucket, and she'll look for the 3-point play. Myers with the rebound, unable to save it. Malloy tapped off, and back to Stedman at midcourt. Well, the Whalers get another possession. Here's Schroeder. Inside to Mooney, good position. Malloy uses the body well. Back inside, double teamed and turnover. Back the other way comes West. Myers gets it up to Washington after Maeve Malloy put on some good pressure. 3 ball in the air from Stedman, off the mark. Malloy gathers the rebound. She's double teamed and able to get it out. Good crossover by McCartan to avoid pressure from Schroeder. Navigators get it set up. 12-6 our score. Good post move. Myers gets a hand on it. Once again, Maren Mooney goes down on the ground. No foul called. .6:54 to play here in the second quarter. Myers gets good defense, and somehow it's off Sturgis West to Nantucket. Schroeder on the left wing, back outside to Stedman. Washington gathers, gets it over to Stedman. Drives into the lane, 4 bodies defend, and apparently Sturgis West got a tip on that one. Whalers will put it in with 18 to shoot. Inside to Mooney, looking to go to work on Malloy. Finds some space, shot off the mark. Good rebound on the backside by Stedman. And cut off on the baseline was Maren Mooney, but put it off the foot. Washington to trigger it in. Finds Stedman. Over to Myers. Back outside to Stedman. Here's Schroeder. She'll put up the 3 ball short. Mooney with the offensive board. And tipped away. McCartan able to get a hand in on it and force another turnover. 6:07 to play here in the first half. 12-6. West with the lead over the Whalers. Malloy puts it up and in. (14-6). Lead is 8 for Sturgis West. Shot up, that's well short. Held ball will go back over to West as Matt Myers took a little ride on the back of the West player. Good job by both. Baseline drive. Inside it goes. Shot up, and more free throws upcoming for Sturgis West. Jenna DiMaderos at the free throw line for 2. First one off the iron, no good. Rosie Sullivan coming in for Grace Schroeder, as Schroeder's picked up her 3rd foul here in the first half. Second free throw is good, and the lead back or up to 9. That represents the largest lead of the game for Sturgis West. Mooney, baseline drive, cut off. Washington back inside to Mooney. Up and under move. Foul called, just the second team foul here in the second quarter. Inside to Mooney, tapped away by Malloy. Washington draws the whistle. So Chloe Washington will trigger it in from in front of the bleachers here. Whalers need a hoop, down 9 here as we approach 5 minutes to play. Sullivan gets a high screen, good switch by Sturgis West. Inside to Mooney. Quick up and under, shot no good. Myers there on the backside. Oh, good steal by Rosie Sullivan inside to Mooney. Switch shot goes up and in. Marin Mooney with her 2nd hoop of the quarter. (15-8) now our score. Good pump fake inside. Medeiros to the other side. Myers hacks. Shot falls off. 2 more free throws upcoming for Sturgis West. Yeah, this could easily be a double-digit lead if Sturgis West was a little more proficient on their free throws. So the Whalers very fortunate that Sturgis has not capitalized on this many free throws. Another missed free throw. Malloy gets the rebound. She goes up, no good. Another offensive rebound. Another foul called on the inside. Second now on Madden Myers. Another missed free throw. Lane violation called on the Whalers. Marin Mooney controls the rebound cleanly, and the Whalers head back the other way. Down 7. Near turnover. Washington with the jumper, off the mark, no good. Mooney battles for it, unable to corral it. West heads the other way. Stedman steals. Good hustle by Ruby Stedman. Oh. Collision with Maeve Malloy and Marin Mooney. No call. That's got to be a call one way or the other. I'm sorry. That's just got to be a foul on running through the player or an offensive foul. one or the other has to get called, as Marin Mooney comes gingerly back over to the bench. .401 to play here in the second quarter. Whalers in need of some offense. Pass is tipped. Whalers will retain possession. Good catch by Stedman inside to Myers. Double team Cubs. Back outside. And a foul whistled on Sturgis West. Just wanted to make sure. That's their fourth here in the quarter. So another one, and the Whalers will finally shoot some free throws. Second foul on Abby McCartan. Washington looking inside, gets it to Canty. Back outside, Stedman with the mid-range jumper. Off the mark, Myers with the backside rebound. And able to hang on to it. Sullivan looking to swing it. Dribbles through. Now picks up her dribble back outside. Stedman will settle things down here. Plenty of time for the Whalers to shoot. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now down to 10 seconds, Washington. Gets it into Canty. Back outside, Washington. Jumper is short. Able to get to her own rebound. Fresh shot clock for the Whalers. Inside to Canty. She's pushed and turns it over. .306 to play here in the first half. Coach Patterson scratching her head. Just baseline drive in. Canty holds her position, but the shot is up and good. And lead back up to 9, matching the largest lead of the game. Stedman dribbles in. She puts a shot up off the mark. Malloy rips it as Myers battled with her. It will be Whaler ball on the held ball. Abby McCartan, the only West player in any sort of foul trouble with 2 fouls. Pass goes out to Stedman. Back to Canty. Hot pass, unable to be handled cleanly. Stedman gets it back. Myers ends up with it. Shot up, no good. Canty battles for the rebound. Back outside, Rosie Sullivan. Nifty pass over to Canty. Back outside. Foul and count the three-pointer. Potential 4-point play for Chloe Washington. The 3 is good. And the Chloe Washington will head to the line to finish a 4-point play opportunity. Free throws off the mark. Washington gets a hand on it and out of bounds as the West player went into the bench. Awkwardly, we'll see if she's okay. May have gotten an elbow or a leg injury. We'll take a quick break here on the NSC and NCTV as they tend to the injured player on the court. Whalers down 6, 17-11, 2:20 to play here in the second quarter.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for 3, got it! Huge shot from Cup.
In 1965, a group of dedicated Nantucket parents came together with one goal: to raise enough money to develop game film for the football team. The following season, the Whalers went undefeated. These parents became the very first class of the Nantucket Booster Club. Over time, Whaler pride has grown into something far more than just wins and losses on the scoreboard.
Once a Whaler, always a Whaler. 1, 2, 3, Whalers!
Una vez un Whaler, siempre un Whaler. Vamos!
What binds us is
Want to welcome you back to live action here as they tend to Jocelyn DiMaderos, the senior. Looked like something in the knee. She was able to maneuver off the court, but not able to really put any weight on it, so we hope that she is okay. Whalers looking to get a little more offense here. They've scored 7 here in the quarter. Here's Washington inside. She'll put it up and in. And the Whalers have cut the lead back down to 4, closest they've been in quite some time. See if we can get an update on the status of DiMaderos. Hate to see that at any level. Minute 35 here left in the second quarter. Maeve Malloy back outside, gets back into position, puts up a shot awkwardly, no good. Rebound, no good. Whalers clear the rebound here. Stedman on the run. Up ahead, Canty puts it up. No foul called. Stedman taps it out and whistled for a foul. That's her third. So Coach Patterson going to have to roll the dice here a little bit for the final minute 15 as Stedman whistled for her third foul. Grace Schroeder also with 3 fouls. Good switch by Sullivan. Oh, and they just whistled the 4th foul on Ruby Stedman. For an illegal screen. Somehow Marin Mooney gets run over on the other side and no whistle, but it'll be free throws upcoming here for Sturgis West. Riley Mayo, first free throws up and good. Lead back up to 5, 18-13, minute 7 left here in the first half. Second free throw up and good. Riley Mayo hits 2, the lead 19-13 for West. Schroeder dribbles through and loses it. Good job keeping with it. Good dive on the floor. Good effort by Sturgis West. Ooh. They call a travel. So it'll go back over to the Whalers with 54 seconds left here in the first half. Free ball in the air from Schroeder, short. She takes a tumble, no foul called. McCartan. Pounded. Running 15-footer is good. That's Nora Adelman, the freshman, with another hoop. As the shot clock is off for Nantucket. 21-13, the Whalers down 8. Grace Schroeder will head to the free throw line after a whistle. Puts the Whalers in the bonus. First free throw gets the members roll from Grace Schroeder, her first points of the evening. 21-14 now the West lead. Second free throw from Grace Schroeder. Rolls off. West controls the rebound. 10 seconds left inside to Malloy. She's got position on Mad Meyer. Shot high off the glass, no good. Tapped away. 5 seconds left for the Whalers. 3. Washington's going to have to hurry. She does, gets it off in time. Shot off the mark, no good. As the Whalers will head to the locker room, they've got some work to do here in the second half. 21-14, our lead. The lead for Sturgis West. We'll be back with the second half upcoming from John Jay. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
When you add resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
What is Stroll? Wow, it's about the feelings of Christmas. I've said for many years that Norman Rockwell himself could not have thought up a better weekend festival. It's magnificent. Christmas Stroll in Nantucket is full of good feelings, full of Christmas spirit. It is a lot of happy faces. It is generally a party vibe, especially with the visitors. A lot of folks get dressed up. It's sort of like the kickoff, I think, for so many people to feel what's coming, to feel Christmas, and to embrace it.
Stroll was started 50 years ago by the Chamber of Commerce as a way to thank the local people and to get them involved and to encourage them to shop local.
There's no question that it is very good for business.
Well, Marcia may be going to spend a lot of money here. I'm just along to try to keep her from doing that.
Back then, the electricity to man the trees was sort of looped from lamppost to lamppost above ground. We would all be stationed at a certain corner and listen to someone saying, flip the switch. And we literally would flip switches on certain street corners.
That went on for a long time.
It went on for a very long time.
Yeah, that didn't end. And there was always flip the switch.
You sort of crossed your fingers and hoped they would all go on.
And occasionally it didn't. Once in a while, the big tree didn't go on and there was a scramble.
And we got so good at it that people from off island started coming here to shop. So that's what I think is wonderful.
Well, I think it was a way for the community to come together. We have the best backdrop ever of Main Street. It is the most picturesque with the trees and wreaths and window boxes. I mean, it was a beautiful location.
The Nantucket Stroll's magic. It was just a really, really sweet, small town experience. So I started photographing Stroll probably in the early 80s. And, you know, it was incredibly magical. This town just does it up, and in such a beautiful way. It was very inspiring for me to photograph, and especially if we got snow.
So it's about 150 trees, 55 trees. So this process typically takes us, it's about 7 people for 7 days installing the trees and the lights, including the big tree up on Main Street. You know, so it's a pretty good undertaking, and we still have to continue to do other things as well. So it's a daunting task, but we enjoy it. We love it.
I'm just always blown away by the themes people do come up with that I would never think of. I love how everyone's an individual, and you just walk around looking at the trees, like, that's great. I never would have thought of it.
The biggest event is to collect Santa Claus off of the Coast Guard cutter from the North Pole.
When I come to Nantucket, I like to come the slow way with.
Welcome back to the gym here, John J. O'Neill Gymnasium, hanging out with Coach Bill Stedman. He's going to be hopefully playing a game here following the varsity game. Coach, your impressions on the first half? Kind of an ugly half by both sides. A lot of fouls called on the Whalers. They're going to have to deal with that here in the second half coming up. But your impressions on the first half?
I think the challenge is, even though it's been a bad half for us this time, we're only down by 7. That's an easy thing to overcome. Not an issue. The bigger point for our girls is foundational skills. Our girls need to do a better job boxing out. We need to do a better job passing the ball. We're too quick to put our heads down and start dribbling. If our girls can begin making the transitional passes, that's going to open up the outside game a little. Right now, we're not scoring inside. We're not scoring outside. That's a problem.
Something's got to give.
Something's got to give. We've got to make some changes in that. And it has to start on defense. We have to do a better job boxing out underneath. Girls are getting second rebounds. They're getting a second and third shot. Also, we need to have our girls understand the out of bounds under the basket and not allowing them to seal them off. This is happening, and our girls haven't made that adjustment. When they make that adjustment, that'll change everything, but we just got to see them make that adjustment.
Absolutely. You can see a true coach here. He's navigated through the whole game. I don't even have to say anything here, but I will say it seems like Mooney, they're overplaying down in the post, which has given Mooney a little bit of trouble. I think, as you said, another extra dribble to get that extra angle might be able to get that entry pass in, and then Mooney will take care of the rest.
Well, again, if they're quick passing the ball in the perimeter, the entry pass isn't going to be the problem for them. It's more the girls underneath when they get it, instead of bringing it down where everybody else can reach it, they need to turn and go right into the pressure to take that foul. Right. Because we're too often trying to lean away from the basket, try to stay away from contact, which gives them, we get a bad shot and they get good box out positioning on us. We can't score. So our girls have to be more strong going toward the basket and high versus getting the ball and trying to dribble when they're in the post, because it's too busy down there, too crowded. The girls need to get the ball up in the air. If they can do that, they'll start getting some more layups. And again, we need to box out on the offensive end as well. We're not getting anything for rebounds really, and that's hurting us as well.
Roger that. Again, the Whalers lucky to just be down 7, honestly, and with a 3-point shot, especially with the trio of guards that we have that can hit from anywhere and can get hot
very quickly, very, very quickly. And all you have to do is drain 2, and you're already right back in the game again. So we're not out of this game by any stretch, but our girls have to clean up a lot of things, both offensively and defensively.
We're going to get you up in the stands with us here. Coach Stedman, good luck on the JV game later on, and appreciate your time. We'll be back here with the second half, just a minute or so left in our halftime festivities. Always good to talk with the coach. He broke it down very nicely for us. We'll be back at John Jay with the second half. Whalers down 7.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Once again, thanks very much to Coach Stedman for spending some time with us at halftime. I do want to say quickly here for the parents of Jocelyn DiMedeiros, she is okay. Looked like a dislocation, and Tyler, our athletic trainer, was able to sort of pop it back into place. She's doing okay, and nothing structural, so she should be okay with a little bit of rest and get a little ice on it tonight, and it will probably be sore tomorrow. But I chatted with her briefly, and she said to say she gave me the thumbs up, so you can breathe a little easier. Sturgis West will begin the second half here with the ball, as the Whalers again down 7, but could have been a lot worse, to be honest. They were very sloppy with the ball, and Sturgis West unable to capitalize on a large advantage on free throws attempted. And the Whalers get it right back here to begin the second half off a turnover. They will have to be careful here, as multiple players have 2 or 3 fouls even. And another rebound by Maeve Malloy heads back the other way here for Sturgis West. DiMedeiros inside to Malloy, unable to hang on to it. Jumper high, Archer off the back iron, and Mooney clears the rebound. Back the other way comes Chloe Washington. Inside finds Madden Myers. Oh, off the hoop, off the mark. Washington inside, unable to capitalize on another offensive rebound, and it will be Whaler ball as the whistle and a held ball call. Still plenty of time for the Whalers to shoot. Stedman left open. Passes on the shot. Washington back outside to Stedman. Washington will launch from beyond the arc. No good. And over to West off the rebound. Good ball movement by Sturgis West. Free throw line. Looking for some help is DiMedeiros. Malloy travels with the ball. Good defense by the Whalers as Mooney and Washington converged on the double team. Stedman gets it across the timeline. Looking to make a move. Back outside here, Schroeder for 3. Oh, just off the iron. Long rebound, and she corrals it. Another possession for Nantucket. Stedman for 3. Oh, rolls in and out. Good rebound by Marin Mooney. Stedman drives in. Shot goes up. She's fouled, and it rolls in. Ruby Stedman with the first hoop here in the second half. Her second of the game. Looking for the old-fashioned three-point play at the free throw line. (21-16) now the score. Stedman can make it a 4-point game here with the free throw. She does so. 3-point play for Ruby Stedman, and the Whalers have cut the lead back down to 4. Again, the closest they've been since the first quarter. Tipped away by Schroeder. Inside, or at the free throw line, it's Malloy looking for some help. She had picked up her dribble. Stedman gets a hand on it. Oh, good save. West looks to push. Marin Mooney with that block, her first of the evening. And the Whalers head back the other way. Quickly up. Here's Washington. Jumper off the mark. Cleared by Malloy. Good effort by Madden Myers as she's battling with a taller Malloy inside. Oh, good defense by Madden Myers, but whistled for the foul. That will be the third foul on Madden Myers. First here in the second half for the Whalers. Free throw off the mark. Tough night for Jenna DiMadero from the free throw line. Second free throw from the lefty, up and good. 22-17, the lead is 5 for Sturgis West. Stedman, oh, stolen away. Good steal by McCartan. The eldest McCartan. Grace Schroeder whistled for her 4th foul. Rosie Sullivan will head in. Quinn Canty also up off the Whalers bench, replacing Mad Myers. Schroeder, the first Whaler with 4 fouls. And Chloe Washington whistled for the foul. That'll send Kennedy McCartan, the senior, to the line. And that is now Chloe Washington's 3rd foul. Stedman, Chloe Washington, Mad Myers, and Grace Schroeder all have at least 3. Schroeder has 4 fouls. For the Whalers in foul trouble, to say the least. Another free throw miss by Sturgis West. Coach McCartan's not going to want to look at that free throw percentage. Second free throw, Rainbows off the back iron, no good. Canty corrals the rebound, and the Whalers head back the other way. Chloe Washington. Sullivan's open for 3, off the iron, no good. Mooney hustles back for it. And it'll be Washington for 3, no good. Nice tap back by Mooney. Unfortunately, right to Sturgis West as McCartan heads back the other way. Foot on the line, jumper is good though. Adelman with the shot. Quick shot up for the Whalers, and up and in is Quinn Canty for her first hoop of the evening. Timeout called by Coach McCartan. We'll take it here on the NSC. The Whalers have battled their way back into this thing, 24-19 with 4:07 to play. It's a 5-point lead for Sturgis West. We'll be right back here on the NSC and NCTV.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up. It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
Coming back to live action here from the gym. Sturgis West holding on to a 5-point lead as we approach 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Good move. Floater from about 16 feet gets the members roll. That's Nora Adelman with another floater. She's made 2 of those, so I'm just going to call that patented. Washington looking for Canty inside. She's got it. Little jumper off the iron, no good. That's a good looking shot. Turn around and shoot it, just like Coach Stedman talked about at halftime. Don't worry about the up and under, just turn and shoot. Good dribble drive, pass off to Malloy, and that's a good hoop. 28-19, the lead back up to 9, just like that. Sullivan, loose dribble, keeps possession, tapped away and stolen. Riley Mayo. Ooh, nearly an extra step. Here's McCartan, inside, back outside. Shot rainbows up off the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound, Mooney. As Malloy takes it away from Marin Mooney and scores the hoop, the lead back up to 11, largest of the game. Washington will launch for three, no good. Canty hustles for the tap. And now whistled for a foul as the Whalers are once again in the penalty on the next foul. It's foul number 19 whistled on Nantucket. Whalers had cut it to 4. The lead back up to 11, or up to 11, I should say. West with the ball. Malloy, overplayed by Mooney. Held ball whistled. Remains Sturgis West ball. They get a fresh shot clock. Sullivan gets her hands in there, and she forces another whistle to be called for a held ball, and it'll go back to the Whalers. Stedman across the timeline, gets it inside to Mooney. Good looking shot up off the iron, no good. Canty can't corral the rebound, cleared by Mayo for West. Navigators head back the other way. Washington, good foot movement there. Plenty of time for Sturgis to shoot here. DiMaderos into the lane, goes up with a shot. Mooney blocks it. Maeve Malloy up and in with the shot, and the lead back up to 13, largest of the evening. Mooney in a tough spot, gets it somehow back out to Stedman, who drives in the lane, goes up with a shot, and rolled down and rolled back out. Ruby Stedman to the line to shoot 2. First free throw pure from Ruby Stedman. She's got 4 here in the quarter. Second free throw up and rolls in and out. Canty with the rebound, goes up with the left, rolls off. And we're gonna be held ball over to West as Malloy and Marin Mooney got tangled up. Lead is 12 with 1:10 to play here. Whalers had cut it down to 4, but West has gone on a 7-0 run here to get that lead back into double digits, or up to double digits. Canty got away with a little hand to the face. Back the other way comes Chloe Washington. Over to Stedman. Pump fake. Banks it home. Ruby Stedman's finding the range a bit. She's got 6 in the quarter, and the lead back down to 10. West can use it all but 2 seconds, and I think Coach McCartan wants to point that out to his crew. We'll keep it here for the final 33 seconds of the third quarter. Whalers down 10, 32-22. I'm just going to mention it one more time, and then I'm going to be done with the foul differential. 19 fouls called on the Whalers, basically through 3 quarters. 7 fouls called on Sturgis West through basically 3 quarters. 4 Whalers, all starters, are playing with at least 3 fouls. Kaylee Fowler also has 2 fouls for the Whalers. This is only a 10-point game because of missed free throws, period. Sturgis West certainly should be up by about 20 with the amount of free throws that they have attempted. But no lead is safe with a 3-point shot here, so the Whalers got to hold here, keep it at 10, and keep battling for another 8 minutes. If either one of the 3 guards between Washington, Stedman, and Grace Schroeder could catch fire here, this could be a 1-possession game very quickly. But West has done a good job here in the 3rd quarter, weathering the storm and extending the lead out to 10 points. 15 seconds for Stedman as she races up the court. Throws up a shot and count it! Ruby Stedman with an athletic shot. The freshman will look for another 3-point play here. She has willed the Whalers back into this thing. The freshman has exploded for 8 points here in the quarter. She began the scoring for the Whalers in the second half with a 3-point play and converts. 11 for Ruby Stedman to pace the Whalers. The lead is now 7, 10 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Jumper off the iron, no good. Rebound will not go up in time, so the Whalers were down 7 at the half. They're down 7 here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Ruby Stedman doing some things to keep the Whalers in it. We'll take a quick break here. 8 more minutes on the clock. We've got the 4th quarter upcoming here on the NSC and NCTV.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Want to welcome you back to live coverage here from the gym. It's the Whalers to put it in play here for the beginning of the 4th quarter. They're down 7 points, 32-25. Stedman had her shot partially tipped. Sturgis West comes back the other way for their first possession here in the 4th quarter. 3 ball in the air. Too far and out of bounds, back to the Whalers. Ruby Stedman leads the Whalers attack with 11. Chloe Washington has 5. Marin Mooney with 4. Quinn Canty and Katie Fowler each with 2. Washington has her shot blocked. 3-point jumper blocked by McCart. Tip pass over to DiMadero. She drives with the left. Oh, Myers with the block. And the Whalers come away with it. Chloe Washington clears. Good job by Madden Myers. Stedman drives in, forces the shot up. No foul called. Patterson can't believe it. That's a travel. Nate Malloy, no call. Drive in, shot goes up, and a foul called on Mad Myers. Didn't look like she did anything. That'll be 4 on Mad Myers. Foul number 20 whistled on the Whalers. Free throw off the mark. One more upcoming. Second free throw off the mark. Marin Mooney clears quickly over to Stedman. Stedman up ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder with the quick jumper. Off the mark, no good. No Whalers there for an offensive rebound. Easy one for West to clear. 7-point lead and the ball. Pass inside. Mooney goes flying by. Shot up off the iron, no good. Mooney gathers. Good job by Marin Mooney. Stedman across the timeline into the forecourt. Good pass inside to Madden Myers. Again, dribbles into pressure, and the held ball will give it back to West. That is exactly what Coach Stedman was talking about at halftime with us. Just go up with the shot. Just over 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Whalers force another turnover. Overplay by Marin Mooney. Just got to find a way to get it in the hoop. Grace Schroeder and Madden Myers both playing with 4 fouls for the Whalers. 3 fouls on Stedman and 3 fouls on Chloe Washington as well. They've done a better job here in the second half, staying away from whistles. Stedman drives baseline, goes up with a shot, and another 3-point opportunity as Ruby Stedman, the freshman, strong with the ball, finishes with touch off the glass, the smooch, and looking for the 3-point play. Maeve Malloy ready to check in for Coach McCartan and Sturgis West. Second foul whistled on Stella Greer, but it will be Kennedy McCartan to the bench. Stedman can make it a 4-point game and does so. 3 3-point plays here from Ruby Stedman in the second half. She's got 14 to lead all scorers. Little give and go tip pass, and Washington spins, and the Whalers force another turnover. The defensive pressure has picked up. Schroeder for deep. Oh, rolls in and out. That was halfway down as the boys were ready to explode on the bench. Man-to-man by the Whalers. High screen, good switch by Nantucket. Still 18 to shoot for Sturgis. Pass inside the lane, back outside, jumper off the mark. Rebound putback is up and in. 5 minutes to play here. The Whalers head back the other way, down 6. Tough pass for Mooney. Myers ends up with it somehow. Gets it over to Schroeder. 15-foot jumper off the mark. Oh, Ruby Stedman just swipes it away. Washington had to pick up her dribble. Stedman drives in. Ooh. Called for the travel. Quinn Canty in for Madden Myers for the Whalers. 4:44 to play here. Still well within reach. Just a 2-possession game. 34-28. West with the ball and the lead. Mooney deters that shot, and Stedman grabs the ball, and West is whistled for their second foul. Maeve Malloy whistled for her 4th foul. Only West player in any sort of foul trouble. Stedman on the wing, back over to Schroeder. Washington inside, good position for Mooney. And Malloy, I believe, whistled for her 5th foul. Looked like she got ball. But Maeve Malloy will head to the bench for her, whistled for her 5th. So 3 new bodies in for Sturgis West. McCartan, Mayo. And Adelman. Outside to Stedman. She dribbles in. Cut off. Here's Mooney. Back over to Stedman. Stedman picks up her dribble. Here's Mooney. Tries to drive baseline, cut off. Good defense by Sturgis West. Swung. Washington left alone. Quick trigger, no good. Mooney pokes it out. Good hustle by Chloe Washington, unable to come up with it. Back the other way. Pump fake, shot just inside the three-point arc, off the mark. Mooney taps it to Canty. Tough pass, handled by Washington. She saves it. Stedman will run it down. Whalers can still cut into this 6-point lead. Here's Washington, pump fake, inside Canty. Left-handed shot, no good. She gets her own rebound, taps it out of bounds. It'll be Whaler ball. Wow. 3:19 to go. Coach McCartan's going to take a timeout for Sturgis West. We'll also take a quick timeout, bring you the remaining 3:19 to go. Whalers have battled back. They're down just 6, 34-28. We'll be right back with the rest of the fourth quarter.
Boston Pops.
Where are you, Halloween?
Situation you guys battled.
Want to welcome you back to live action here from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers with the ball, down 6, 3:19 to play. Ruby Stedman has been the story for Nantucket here in the second half. Open is Schroeder, unable to hit. Mooney battles for it. It'll be Whalers ball. Good hustle by number 1 to stay with it. No surprise there. Quinn Canty to trigger it in underneath the hoop. Quick shot by Washington, no good. Good looking shot though, wide open for number 3. She usually makes those little short jumpers. As we approach 3 minutes to play, Whalers down 6. Baseline drive, and Canty perhaps whistled for the foul. Quinn Canty whistled for her second, nope, third, make it. Only the second team foul called on Nantucket. Shot is blocked. So it will remain Sturgis West ball with 2:51 to play in the fourth quarter. Fresh shot clock for Sturgis. Tough pass, caught. Pass inside. Oh, Mooney with an absolute rejection. Schroeder unable to handle it. Back to West it goes. Whalers can ill afford many more of those kinds of plays. They need to make up a 6-point deficit. 3-pointer off the mark. Schroeder will grab it. And Stedman needs to push the pace here. She does so. Wide open is Mooney for 3. Off the mark. Sturgis West clears the rebound. Approaching 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Stedman with a steal. Foul called on West. Good sportsmanship there by Kennedy McCartan, the senior. So now the Whalers will be in the bonus situation moving forward. 4th team foul called on Sturgis West, but it'll be Stedman at the line to shoot 2. She's got 14 to lead all scorers. Free throw rolls off her first miss from the free throw line. Again, Ruby Stedman, just a freshman, playing well beyond her years. She had 2 in the first half and hits the second free throw now with 15 for the game. And another timeout called by Coach McCartan. We'll keep it here, however. The Whalers are down just 5, a minute 55 to play. Sturgis West will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Our next broadcast right back here tomorrow. It will be DC Collins on the call for the senior recognition game for Nantucket. The girls will face Sturgis East. So the Sturgises have back-to-back games here. And back-to-back games are going to be our theme here as the remaining schedule will be quite tight as Travis Lombardi, the athletic director, tries to put the puzzle together. You can see him probably chatting with another athletic director or a coach somewhere. It's not going to get much easier as Sunday looks like a washout. We had a doubleheader scheduled with hockey and hoops, but that in all likelihood will be wiped out as winds expected to pick up Saturday evening into Sunday. Minute 55 to play here. Sturgis with a 5-point lead and the ball. Man-to-man defense by the Whalers. Good defense by Mooney. Down to 10 seconds to shoot. Inside look, good looking possession. Oh, the ball rolls out, wow. Coach McCartan's got to be happy with that possession, though. They used an entire shot clock, just had a good shot, unable to hit. Here's Schroeder for 3, off the mark. Canty unable to control the rebound on the offensive side. A minute 14 to play, clock counting. Good defense by the Whalers once again. Again, the clock is the Sturgis West friend. Mooney with good pressure. And it's turnover. Stedman, foul call. That'll be free throws for Ruby Stedman. 56 seconds to play. Ruby Stedman. Stedman with 15 will look to cut into that 5-point lead here with 2 free throws as the Whalers are in the bonus. Pure on the first one. 16 now for Ruby Stedman in the game. Oh, second free throw rolls off. That's actually a good foul. Mooney whistled for the foul. Again, 53 seconds to go. You gotta foul here to stop the clock. And Coach Patterson will now call timeout as we'll have dueling timeouts. Once again, we'll keep it here. So the Whalers now up to 3 team fouls in the quarter, so they gotta probably foul one more, got to foul immediately one more time to try and extend the game. And then Sturgis West will shoot free throws again. Have been not great, let's say, at the free throw line. So advantageous for the Whalers to go ahead and foul Sturgis West, put them on the free throw line, and extend the time out here with 53 seconds to play. Whalers down 34-30, so it's still a 2-possession game. JV will follow, and again, we'll be back at it here on the hardwood tomorrow. And good luck to the boys hockey squad as they head off island to face Bourne. They lost a tough one last night to a very good St. John Paul Lions squad. Great comeback in the third period. 2 goals in 15 seconds. Put the Whalers right back in it, but ultimately Kelly is just too much in net for the Whalers. Full court pressure here by Nantucket as Mooney picks up and forces the turnover. Oh! Wow, that looked like it was off green, but it'll be West with a bunch look here right in front of the Whaler boys, and intercepted by Schroeder, and she kind of let it go thinking it was off Sturgis West. Still 30 seconds on the shot clock. Quickly in, and Mooney trying to foul now. Grabs the jersey, tried to foul immediately, and that's the wise thing. Again, they got one more to get to the bonus to put Sturgis West at the free throw line. 44.4 on the clock. Whalers down 4, 34-30. Again, quickly in, got a foul. On the baseline, and Chloe Washington finally whistled for a foul. That will be her 4th. Free throws upcoming for Sturgis. .36 seconds remain on the clock. First free throw off the mark. Whalers got a box out here. Washington comes into the lane for an extra body. Second free throw off the mark, and Stedman clears a rebound. Whalers down 4. All the way to the hoop, Stedman goes up, and the foul called. Late whistle, but nonetheless a foul called with 28 seconds to go. Whalers have scored 5 points in the quarter, all by Ruby Stedman. Rolls in. 34-31. Closest it's been since the first quarter. Second free throw up and rolls in for Stedman as well. It's a 2-point game with 28 seconds, and Stedman whistled for a foul. Coach Patterson can't believe it. No need for a foul there. Stedman looked like she could steal it, but she will now sit after putting in a yeoman's effort. The freshman showing her age a little bit there. 18 points for the freshman, and she has willed the Whalers back into this thing. It'll be 2 free throws upcoming for Abby McCartan, coach's daughter. First free throw is good. Huge free throw there. She can make it a 2-possession game here with another one. Second free throw is good. .25 seconds to go. Sullivan with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Sturgis West, traveling. Fell on the floor, so that'll be a travel. 18 seconds to go. Whalers got to get something quick. Got to think 3-ball here. Inside to Mooney, quick shots up, no good. That's off West. Whalers get another chance. 15 seconds now on the clock. Quinn Canty will trigger it in under the hoop. Schroeder's open, quick 3 is in the air, off the mark, no good. Sullivan gets to it, she's pushed. She'll shoot 2. 10.6 to go. Rosie Sullivan to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That's 5 fouls on Abby McCartan. as both teams now have felt the will of the whistle. Sullivan misses the first. This is a key one. She can make it a one-possession game with a free throw. Second free throw up, no good. Tap by Canty. And a push from behind. That's got to do that. So it'll be Sturgis West to shoot free throws. 7.2 to play in the game. Again, want to wish Jocelyn DiMaderos a quick recovery. She's got some ice down on her knee, Mom and Dad. Getting some words of encouragement from the coach. Looks like she'll be okay. Stella Greer banks in the first free throw, and that should do it. Sturgis West will pick up win number 7 here. It was a scrappy game. Free throws off the mark. Final seconds as Schroeder gets it across. 3, 2, 1. Shot off the mark. Canty unable to do anything with it. And Sturgis West makes the trip over and picks up win number 7. The DiMaderos sisters celebrate underneath us. Tough loss. Ruby Stedman with a yeoman's effort. She had 18 points. I believe that's a career high for the freshman. But she was the only scorer for the Whalers in the fourth quarter. And Quinn Canty, the only other person to put the ball in the hoop in the second half. So unfortunately, the Whalers will fall short. We'll take a quick break here and see if we can gather up an interview or two. Whalers fall 38-32.
In 1965, a group of dedicated Nantucket parents came together with one goal: to raise enough money to develop game film for the football team. The following season, the Whalers went undefeated. These parents became the very first class of the Nantucket Booster Club. Over time, Whaler pride has grown into something far more than just wins and losses on the scoreboard.
Once a Whaler, always a Whaler. 1, 2, 3, Whalers!
Una vez un Whaler, siempre un Whaler! ¡Vamos!
What binds us is Whaler pride. It has shaped our island and student athletes for generations.
Whaler pride isn't just a tradition, it's an identity, a legacy for families who choose to plant their roots here in this community all year round. It can bring generations of island families together, and for Wash Ashore children, it can transform an unfamiliar place into a new home. The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics. It helps provide our teams with gear, additional travel expenses, and much more.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. From the homecoming to the pig roast, and most importantly, Hank, our school mascot. We're here to create a fun and welcoming atmosphere. More than money, we need members. And part of this club, you are a member, not just a volunteer. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
Support our kids and Whaler pride by volunteering for the Booster Club. To learn more, please email the address on the screen.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. As you can see, Antioch very disappointed with the outcome here. Whalers fall. Very closely contested game, especially in the second half. Whalers made a nice run to get it down to as close as 3 points, but unable to get to the other side of it. Sloppy game in the first half, so plenty to work on for tomorrow's game, as we will have our senior recognition. 2 seniors will be recognized before the game. DC Collins is on the call. Hopefully you can join him. Always a pleasure to be hanging out with you, Whalers Nation. It'll be okay, Annie. Thanks very much to our student crew, Adriana and Annie, for hanging out with us. As always, Sean Davis making us look as cool as we can, and the controls run by our NCTV Executive Director, Frank Schott. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow as we continue Whalers Nation. Here we go again. Senior recognition for the girls tomorrow. Hopefully you can join us here. Tip-off at 5 o'clock. We'll go live at 4:45. Have a great night, Whalers Nation. Stay safe.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.